First of all, I know that the playing at the Gabbers are going to be a big advantage for us with the pace and bounce that's there. Like it always is playing against Sri Lanka, we know how important Malinga is to them. If he performs well, then they're normally coming very close to winning the game. I think we bowled and fielded well tonight to be able to give ourselves a chance to be able to chase those down. Unfortunately, we just probably just a wicket or two too many through that early middle period. So it just put a lot of pressure on Dave Hussey to have to score most of the runs.
What do you say about Dave's tournament? I mean, he's sort of had that nerveless kind of innings all the way through, hasn't he? Just fell short.
Yeah, Dave's been absolutely brilliant throughout this whole summer. To be able to see how clean he hits the ball, I've seen so much in domestic cricket, and to see him really put that consistently onto the international stage is great for us as a team, and also great for everyone watching as well, because he hits the balls in great areas, especially through the offside play, spin extremely well, and we just needed, in the end, probably one guy to stick with him for that little bit longer, because for him to even give us a chance like he did to be able to win this game showed the quality of his innings.
How's Clarkie shaping up for Sunday, and what does that mean about who may miss out for Sunday?
Well, Michael will be fit, which is great for a number of reasons. To have our captain back, and also for me to hand the reins back is great. I've enjoyed it, but it's nice to be able to have him back. But selection-wise, I'm not sure. I'm actually not in on those selection things as a standing captain, so you'll have to ask Michael when he does his press next.
Good to get a few runs under the belt tonight.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to spend some time in the middle. It's the first time I've really spent some time like that for the last few months. So unfortunately, I got out at the not such a great time, with knowing that Malinga only had one more ball, maybe one more over left in that spell. So unfortunately, got the better of me tonight, which I know in this final series, I've got to continue to not let him into the game, I suppose, especially when Dave Hussey and myself were cruising along pretty much through that period. So yeah, it's going to be a great challenge for this final series, but it was nice to be able to, I suppose, get some time in the middle leading into these important games.
Sure, what was the turning point as far as you're concerned?
I'm not sure if there's one actual specific turning point. There's quite a few actually throughout the whole game, to be totally honest. The game ebbed and flowed a lot throughout the whole game, so there wasn't one really specific one. I think the way we were able to bowl and get the breakthrough when Sangakkara and Chandimal were putting on a very good partnership, to see James Pattinson come back and bowl extremely well and get a couple of those really key wickets, as well as Dan Christian. I think that was a really important moment in the game. And then I suppose I feel my wicket was a really important time of the game to be able to get through Lasith Malinga, and unfortunately that wasn't the case. But I always felt if we were able to bat through the 50 overs, that especially the way Dave Hussey was batting, that we were going to win the game. But unfortunately, we just pulled up a little bit short.
Is batting at number 3 something we can expect from you to win the finals, or like that the opening?
Look, in the end, opening or batting 3, I love batting in the top of the order. So at the moment, that's the way things are, I suppose, being planned out, is for me to bat 3, which I enjoy. It gives me a slightly different role compared to what I'm used to, and I feel I've got the experience to be able to hopefully do a really good job there. It gives our openers that little bit more of a license to be able to take the bowls on with I suppose a little bit more depth in our batting order. So that's the way things are looking at the moment.